don't know how, guys. That's why I always pray and tell God, you always. So I drove with my knowledge. I was sick, and I remember there was a time.
Hi guys, thank you so much. Welcome in our channel, and thank you for your support. It's a girl here coming with the second video, my journey from Kenya to Germany, episode 2. Please have fun and bear with me. I shot this video at night, and I hope you'll have fun.
Thank you guys for everything, for your love, your compassion, your comments, you guys, you have subscribed, and also you have shared. Yeah, we are going to 200 subscribers. Thank you so much. If you have not subscribed, subscribe, please do so, like and comment. And in case you have a question or you would like me to talk on a certain level or certain story or content, please don't feel or don't just ask or just write me. I've been getting a lot of contents almost every day, especially more on stories. So thank you guys, thank you so much. So I am here to tell you about my journey now when I arrived in Germany. So if you remember the story, the part 1, I don't even know how to put on the screen, but I know I'm getting there. So in future, that year, the one we had last time, it was about how I prepared myself to come to Germany, and also what is needed. I spoke, and I'm also getting a lot of questions to people, how can they come to Germany? If I want to talk a little bit about that video, please, it doesn't matter if you have you're from university or college, so long as you're under 26 years or 27 years old. I have to confirm, or you have to confirm on internet. In Germany, you can come only when you have learned the language in Kenya and passed. There is no shortcut. That is the page. So if you go and do that, maybe now you can come and start asking me, Sally, how can you help me to do this and I will surely be there to help you how I can. I don't promise that it will be successful, but I say you try our best, and you never know, because I also tried. I never knew. I was even told by the teacher, you do the German, but it is not how do you say, it is not sure that 100% that will go. So if you get family, you will go. If you don't get family, you stay here. But I thank God I am here where I am right now. So let's go now to when Sally in German is. I almost speak, that was German, yeah. when I arrived in Germany. So I will never forget, I used that airliner, the name is gone. And then we arrived in Dubai, and then we have to stay for 7 hours so that we can take the next flight to Switzerland. Yeah. So Sally, I had high heels, and I remember I had I think a leather jacket. Oh God, I was so cold. Oh, and then I have shillings. I didn't even have dollars. I don't know. I didn't even know how to buy a dollar. I remember I I went to buy a cafe, and I was told it was $5, and I didn't even know what is $5. I think anyway, that was a very crazy moment. But another guy helped me, and I was able to buy in that dollar, because I think I had some thousands shillings I had carried. My dad and my parents, mom and dad, had given me a passport. Yeah, pocket money, not passport. So I arrived in Switzerland, and that's where my parents, my God's family, that's German, came for me. As I tell you, if you speak this language for over 7-8 years, it can make your language. So please bear with me. The more I talk, the more my English will come back like it was, because I have a lot of German words in my head right now. But back to our story. So I arrived. My God's family came for me, and then they took me, And then I remember I saw that house, that everything was so beautiful. It was beautiful, by the way. It was in a Flugplatz. That's the name that is coming on my head. In a airfield, yeah. And so there was a lot of big houses and a lot of airplanes or planes. And so that's how I was told. So I was introduced to my child, or to the child I was taking care of, called Maximilian. And that was not the problem. The problem was here. I don't know how to, the German that I had learned all of it. So guys, if you're learning any language, you have to continue to talking it and reading it, because I think I was kind of, maybe I was desperate, or I was kind of had given up, because when I reached in this Germany, all my German I knew went away. I didn't even know how to say "Wie geht es dir?" Because "Wie geht es dir?" it's like how are you? So I will always say prima. Prima is good. Nothing else. Everything evaporated. I didn't have any language. And that was tough, because the kid, I think he was going to years, he could only speak German. So I have to go and pick the book. I carried all my books, the notebook, and I started teaching myself. And that was a good thing. But another thing, my Gas family, they could speak English. So they spoke to me English all the time. They knew good English, because both of them they were pilots, yeah. So that's why I've also found my husband, yeah. And so I was I was comfortable, but the kids would speak a little bit German, and so that's how I corrected my good German. But it will come to be I will come to regret later how I spoke English. So I thank God. My brother, for example, when he came here, the family he went to, they spoke only German. So my brother, his German is so good. So, but for me, I spoke my English, but I can speak a little bit better German, yeah. I don't know if you guys want me to speak German, to make a content of me speaking German, of you teaching me German, just comment or let me know. I can teach you some language if you want me to teach you. So the problem that I started getting in that the first time was fast food. Everything was tasteless. And then I started getting sick because of homesick. I remember I called my mom 2 weeks after that, and I started crying. I cried like a baby, and I said I want to go back. And mom was like, "Are you sure you want to come back after all that you did? After all that you've given up? Are you ready to?" Anyway, she would call me, and I thank God she walked with me that journey until I became better. So in that house there was washing dishwasher. Sally didn't know how to use it. In that house there was dishwasher, and for the one that wash clothes. No, I'm thinking on German. Oh God, washing machine. Yeah, I didn't know how to use it. So I remember I was given clothes to go and wash them. Okay. And then I was given the soap. The soap is in there. Is in the thing, yeah. And so Sally went and put all the clothes, and I took the soap, and I went in the clothes, and I did all of them like that, and I closed. And I was thinking, now should I put water inside, or what will I do? So I didn't do anything. So I left it there because I was afraid, and always asking things. So that was a mess, because I got my anyway, later she came, and she was kind of mad, because I told her in Africa I used to was with I used we used we oh my God, okay, we were using our hands to wash, and then so we have never seen this thing. So she taught me, but that was hard, yeah. And until I could know how to wash it. Another problem was how to use a shower. Okay, they were a family that is well up, not the shower that we find in hotel. You know, in Kenya we also had like a shower, but you know, like a small one, the silver one, and then with two holes. Yeah, that one that is removing water. So these ones, they had a big shower, and it has two. You can use the outer one and inside one. They were rich people, and Sally didn't know, so I will go to shower. The good thing, the shower, inside the shower there was this bathing tub. So Sally, I will not use that shower because I didn't know how to use it. So I will have to bathe almost every day, even when I'm in a hurry. I put water and then I start washing like in the Kenyan way. Okay, so until I came to know. So that was one of oh, and then there was this trouble in kitchen, because I remember there was these doors, okay, in the kitchen, where you wash the dishes. There's this sink, and under the sink you put the soaps. Yeah, you put the soaps, and those soaps, they are very dangerous, especially to kids. I see that now with my kids. I understand her. If I was wrong, I wronged you one day, I was mad at you, please forgive me. Now I know when you have kids. Yeah, because if you don't take, they can go and open and they drink, and they are poisonous. So every day I will be told, when you open this door, you would lock it. There was like a little locker, a plastic one, and I never remembered. I never used to close, and I got msomo every time. So that was another problem. I was I could not remember. I don't know if I was ignorance. I don't know. I don't understand it. But we fought that one for a long time. She was mad at me. She was but we came to so that was one of the problems in the house. But later they came to love me. They came to like me a lot, because the kids, we bonded with kids so much, because my godmother will go to seminars, will go to some flight classes 2-3 days, and I'll remain with the kid. I will sleep with him, and I will, although they trusted me fully with the kid. Yeah, so that was the. And then also she allowed me to work on weekends to her friend. I would get some pocket money, and sometimes when I work with her in her house, like washing the fences, she will pay me extra, because she told me my job was to just look at the kid, not to do anything. So that was a nice family. I will never ever regret having them. So another thing I had done, like I said in my first video, I had done driving license. And in Kenya, I did the one in Westland. So I did the whole course. I paid, but I didn't know how to drive, because I remember when we went to go to test, we were from here to there. So she said me, Sally, you drive to that man, and when you reach there, you bremse. So you know he's controlling you there. So I took the thing, and then I went, and then he was like, did I say bremse? No, stop, brake. And he's like, brake. Then he helped me, and that police was like, no, this is nothing. And sure enough, I was told to pay 500 shillings, and I got my driving license. So that story will follow me in Germany. So I came here, and then I remember I was given a Mercedes, a silver one. It was nice. It was good, because the husband was driving Porsche, so they had money. So me, I said, I don't want to drive. They begged me. They told me, come, let us train you. I think I was so stupid by then. If I knew, I will do it. I will try to do my best, because now they could have worked with my driving license, but I didn't do that. But I came to pay a lot of money when I was doing it. I think 3 years later, I came to do, and I paid a lot of money. God, in Germany, you pay like it's like a sham, it's like a land. here in driving license. But I thank God I never failed, because if you fail here, every time you pay, I think around more than 20,000 only exams. Yeah, that's how life here. And that was only driving. You have done classes, you have driven day and night, and every day you drive, you have to pay around 50k. No, sorry, 55,000 euro. Yeah, I don't know by then, because I got my driving license, I think like 7 years ago. So that's how I used to pay. I think I used to pay 50 euros every 90 minutes. No, every 60 minutes or even less, 45 minutes, because it's like a school, you know, 1 hour of school is 45 minutes. So, and it used to be 50 euros, and that was like 7 years ago. So I don't know even how they pay right now. And every exam you have to pay of almost, I think, 180 or 200 euros. So yeah, I paid all that money. So if I knew, I could have let them help me, but I was afraid. I thought I will damage their car, and then I'll have to pay. Then I'll live my life in Germany paying Mercedes. Yeah, because so I never drove. Catch me there, but I will come to regret. Why? So sorry. The next 2 minutes. Okay, now let me just back here a little bit. So I didn't know how to drive, and I'm in a village. So remember, there is no bus. They go only during the school time, or maybe 1 or 2 weekend. So Sally is in a village. Weekend she is free, and she has nobody. And you have to use train or buses or anything to go to the next town where you can maybe find some Kenyans. So I'm in a small village. So that was the problem I could have done. One of the problems that I never did driving, or I didn't take their car. I came to regret. So I remember after that, they left me. Say, okay, if you don't want to drive, well, let me go. Then you can be using your bicycle to go to the train station when you go and want to visit your friend. I don't even know anybody at the moment. Yeah, I'm still alone. I'm still having but I was later introduced. My first girl to meet was Yvonne Alou. So I hope you're gonna hear this video. And then we met. We were so happy. Oh my God, guys, those were moments. And she was my first friend. And yeah, so the problem was during the weekend. No, let me go back to the story where after driving and everything. So I was told, now it is time for you to know how to go to town, to buy, to do shopping, to do like, for example, you are going to start a German. So you need this you need books to go to your classes. So Sally, you're the one who's gonna buy them. How? I don't know. I'm gonna show you. So that woman, God bless her, she gave me a map. I don't know how to. Even today, my husband is a pilot. He's always telling me this and this. I'm like, I don't like my geography teacher. I never loved geography. So she gave me a map. She drew me. This is the shop. And we are here now, and in 2 hours we're gonna meet here. And she literally went, and I still guy, that was something taught me so much in my life, because I was used to do this everything. So she left me that map. I will never forget. And she left me in a big street. It was in Freiburg. So I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? I started, and then I felt like the smallest person in the world, inside and surrounded by white people, and everybody was looking at me. Okay, I still have my cute braids, I remember. So I started walking. I don't know German. My German had disappeared. I'm always seeing white people. They are very unfriendly. They're not like us. Hi, and you see somebody. So I was going, and then I had someone touch my hair, and she was so brown. She was of African, and they were like, oh my God, at least I saw an African. And she was like, what has in her? Okay, she's speaking German. How did you make your hair? And I said, can I speak in English? Yeah, I said, I make it from Kenya. And then she's like, I'm also a Kenyan. I was like, what? Yes, I'm a Kenyan. That's our problem. You see, I could have learned to use my map, but I never used. So I folded it, and I lost it. I took the bus. I took in the bus. So, and the girl, I think she was called Dorcas. Yeah. I told her, please help me. I need this book and I need to meet my godmother Julia here. Can you please show me? She was like, yeah, relax. I was so afraid. I was like a baby. And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. So anyway, I hope that already 20 minutes. I have to cut this. Anyway, so there's a lot of shit. God, a lot of things that happened to me. And I don't want to make that video so long because I can talk and talk here. I remember I refused to. I refused to drive car. So on weekend they were giving me permission. I didn't know how to drive bicycle, but a friend of mine taught me how to drive the bicycle, and I fall down so bad at their home. So here, the knowledge I got from her, I started practicing. We were in airfield. And so one time they gave me freedom and they went. So I was in the whole house. So I had a choice of staying the whole weekend in the house or going to the next village. And I remember I took that bicycle. Sorry. I packed my clothes. I packed my sandals, my high heels in the back. And then I started driving my bicycle. Don't know how, guys. That I always pray, and then God, you always. So I drove with my knowledge. I was sick, and I remember there was a time, and the road was like this. I didn't know how to brake, and I went touch. I went on the bush. I jumped on the bush. I woke up. I wiped. I stood, and I started driving. Guys, I will never forget. I struggled. And I said, I reached, I was so dirty because of falling down. I was injured. And I left it there and I went with my train. And there at least I had known some Kenyan girl. And then we went to spend on the night of one of them. So, but I had left my bicycle there and I found it. So the next time I didn't drive it. How do you say drive it? No, I ride it. I sukumad. I think 6 or 10 kilometers with and then but I said I'll never ever again because the way I fall down. And I remember there was a road going like this and then there was a tunnel. So Sally was like zack and I hit the wall. Yeah, it was I wish I learned how to drive. So that was a major also thing. Another thing, okay, I don't want that video to be so long. Another thing was also, so I used to walk. And I remember one time they didn't pick me. They had promised to pick me and I had high heels. So I had to walk early in the morning with high heels to their home because I have to be at home during a certain hour. So that was hard. I walked almost many kilometers with high heels. Actually, I was kind. Anyway, but later it came to be well because during that picking, that's how I met my wonderful soulmate, my husband. And that's the next video. Maybe I also bring him here and then we can talk and tell you guys how we met. And also how we are where we are, and I don't know if I forgot anything, but aupairlife was it was a very funny. And let me cut this video. So thank you so much guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for your suggestion. Thank you for everything. Share the video. Subscribe for one. I can say it correctly. Subscribe to our channel and support us. And I'm also gonna support you guys because I have some YouTubers I've met now, very nice ladies that they are also helping me to grow and to know what is supposed to be known. So thank you so much. I don't know, I feel like I've forgotten because that was a crazy life. But in case of any question, please leave it there. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and comment and subscribe. Thank you so much, and let's meet to the next video of how I met my husband and how our relationship grew and ended up to marriage, and now with 3 kids. Thank you so much. Bye.